Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are currently working on conquering some of these areas out over here. We also, of course, need to eventually get this guy under control here. Once that recently waged war malice goes away, which I don't know how long that actually lasts, but once that goes away, this should be a pretty doable thing. We're going to tick forward here for the moment. We have 250 gold. This ransom seems acceptable. And do we have anywhere to put that gold? Well, not in our personally held castles at this moment, but there are certainly a number of castles like this one that would be good to upgrade. For sure. I'm wondering, right, there is an empty holding here. I don't want to find title right now. Thank you. There's an empty holding here. We know that that's going to cost how much to construct the castle? 41 more gold. We can do that right now. Do it. So that's absolutely great to think that he was hiding such a thing. Now, our regent is a jerk. That's for sure. And there's not much we can do about him, to be honest. There really isn't. So once he's level 6, he can issue an ultimatum to his liege demanding permanent transfer of rule if they can convince the majority of their liege's powerful vassals to support a coup. Coups are launched via decision. Okay, so he's going to be really close to that, and there's nothing we can do to stop him. Literally nothing. We'll be able to start up another scheme on him in 3 years, but at this point, yikes. He is 47 and he's still in good health. He's going to retain good health for a while. So he's going to try to launch a coup, which of course means that our powerful vassals need to be kept pretty happy, right? Presumably he's going to launch a coup anyway. So we do need to go into our realm, into our vassals, and we can see our powerful vassals are not super angry at us. Well, this guy is. This guy's pretty angry. What's he upset about? He wants a seat on the council, offensive wars, we're rivaled to him. Yeah, that would do it. What do we got in our council right now? He would be the same skill as this guy who is not a powerful vassal. So we'll do that just to boost up his opinion. We should have all of our powerful vassals on our council at this moment, even if it's a downgrade. So we're going to put this guy in here, and this guy in here. Even if they are a downgrade, we're going to put in powerful vassals just to keep them happier. So that'll be fine. We had a daughter. Okay, yes. Show in this guy. I accept your generous gifts. Cool. So this ransom is fine. When can we swing the scales of power back? Man, the cooldown on this is so long. So very, very long. He is, of course, upset because we fired him from the council. Yeah, that's to be expected. I'm not at all concerned about that. Okay, we could create a fund for war widows. Starving mothers for 15 years. You know what? We did gain it. That's sad. I was hoping that we wouldn't roll that 50% chance, but we did. We are going to pay, or not pay, receive these ransoms. That's all absolutely fine. And we need to, of course, continue to think about investment. So down over here, we would like to build a city holding. That'll be fine. We'll take an additional 10 gold. Where else might we need city holdings? Well, there's a number of territories up here that might have available holding slots. And yeah, a bunch of them do. So that's definitely development we can do. Hang on a moment. Did I just see like 1 trillion building slots over here? I did, in a castle. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Crime cannot go unpunished. Guards. So, our main concern right now... Yes, it is our birthday. Our main concern right now is, of course, our regent. It is ticking down the swing value. So that's good. We do have a dangerous faction. What is this? Peasant rabble? Okay, that's not actually dangerous. So that's not an issue at the moment. This ransom is acceptable for right now. That seems okay. We can definitely put in something along the lines of, I think, hunting grounds will go in here. Looks good. And we should just look to upgrade locations like this one, honestly. Upgrading this keep would be great. So we'll do that. Unfortunately, Pause has died. She died of old age, so that is understandable. We're going to upgrade our castle here. And what are we going to go for next? Well, we do have additional holding upgrades that we can definitely do. Things like this hill farm. Sure, why not? I don't want to go to war for the moment because I want to allow those offensive... Okay, it was merely an old ledger. I want to allow those offensive war malices to go down. So this guy's at minus 14 right now. This guy would... That's us. Our vassal here... Not vassal. Our... Wow, I can't remember the term. Regent. Our regent is at minus 13. Okay, some of these up here were at like 60, though. They're all at 13 at this moment. Who was it that was at minus 60? This guy? No, that's 13. Interesting. So our offensive wars are definitely ticking down, as are our short reign years. Some of our vassals have moved over into long range years, in fact. Okay, he swung the scales of power against us again. He can do that incredibly frequently. So he can actually launch a coup at this point. We're going to swing the scales against him, leveraging prestige. But man, the cooldown on that is just so long. It's another 2 years before we can do that again. Now, it is against him. It is passively ticking down. But this number is definitely going up over time. Okay, we can no longer sway the Galicia guy. Would he accept vassalage? He's 20 reasons away. I'm going to send him 150 gold for 47 opinion. He's now 3 reasons away. We're going to work on swaying him, and we'll be able to offer him vassalage very, very soon here. Beautiful. What does the Pope want? The Pope is excited about us laying the groundwork necessary to facilitate access to the Holy Site of Santiago. Let's actually take opinion from the Pope. And then we can grab ourselves, say, fearful troops. That'll be fine. And then we can go talk to the Pope and ask him for gold, but he doesn't have 2,000 gold right now. Okay, that is a lot of gold. Fair enough. We should definitely get an upgrade going in Malagon. I also see an upgrade that we can do up over this way. So we could get a building slot here. This should definitely be something that generates finances. So like hillside grazing lands will be absolutely fine. And then something similar here as well. Scroll that down. There we go. None of these actually make money. Forest forts would eventually give us holding taxes. So I guess we'll do that. It's only 2%, but even so, that'll do. So there is a faction here that is, of course, Peasant Rabble. They're going to send their ultimatum in 1 month. They're not a concern. I'm deeply, deeply unconcerned about the Peasant Rabble. Champion the faith of the country Basques. We would convert to their natural faith? That's interesting. We would get some Reformation options. However, that's going to create significant issues with Christianity out over here. I think for the moment, we don't take this action. We might pursue that later. We can actually vassalize this guy now. He would accept it. And we can also transfer this vassal over, which seems completely fine. That sounds great. So we get this territory. Wonderful. And now we've got these guys down over here, right? Never. A peasant's lot is to serve their lord. So this seems completely okay. Regent is attempting to revoke a title. We're going to veto that. I'm going to raise up just our men-at-arms over here. We shouldn't need any more than our men-at-arms. And we're going to head on in and eliminate this peasant revolt. No problem here. We can extort our subjects, and we can also apparently unite the Spanish throne. Which is something we might well be interested in. I just chose the wrong option there. Okay, we need to boost our control level back up. That is not where we want that to be. Where did that drop at? I intended to click the one that wasn't going to drop our control levels. Okay, so we see control level drop from the raid. Right, that's out over here. So we need to increase control here. But we can't actually do that until this updates. So that is unfortunate. Waiting for it to update. And we missed these guys. We'll have to head on over here. It's not actually letting us do this. Oh, it's because it's under siege. Right, I'm dumb. So we need to head off over this direction. We can, in the meantime, be working on increasing control over here, which we should be doing. Increasing control here is irrelevant to us. That's where our vassal is. But unite the Spanish thrones. That's interesting. It'll all become de jure of our primary title, Navarra. We'll do that after this rebellion. That seems like a good thing to do. Okay, so we actually captured the leader. So we're going to enforce those demands and disband our troops. Now I want to take a look over here. This is growing by 0.9. It does grow passively. Growing by 0.3. Okay, so that would be 0.2, 0.3, and then this would be growing by 0. But it is allegedly under siege. It's actually going to be, I think, 0.1. I do want to move this guy up over here, which we apparently can't do yet. Okay. Can we move him now? Yeah, now we can. Just needed to wait for that to update. Perfect. So that'll be fine. Our control levels will, of course, need to come up. And we're not going to do this yet. We're going to wait until our position against Catholicism is more powerful. But we can unite the Spanish thrones right now, and we are definitely going to do that. Once more, the thrones of Spain have been united under one king. The false monarchs have been decrowned, while proud Navarra stands stronger than ever. One day I shall pass from this world and go to heaven, yet my legacy will remain on earth forever. They will call me King Aramun, the father of Spain. This is the dawn of a new era. So I'm assuming we don't really have any way to, like, offer vassalage here. Out of curiosity. Okay, so this is just the Christian kingdoms of Spain. Got it. So that's fine. No issue whatsoever there. Now we need to do something about this regent, right? He is very much a problem. 1185. So next year is when we can start this up again. Good. Hopefully he's made some enemies in this time. I'm betting he has. So we're going to hop on down over this way and get an upgrade going. In Madrid, we can get an upgrade going as well. Do we want to build this university? It is cheaper now. Oh, we can't do it because of development level. That's fine. So let's instead build our hill forts then. The regent unsuccessfully furthered his mandate. Okay, I want to... Yeah, serve me well. I want to deal with this guy. We got to get rid of him. But we just can't at this moment. So mobile camps have been constructed in Toledo. That's fine. We can definitely get... Actually, we can't get any additional upgrades going here. This is maxed out for the moment. Cool. So we can certainly look at upgrades in locations like this, right? So that would be absolutely fine. Prestige from completed buildings. Yep, that seems good. I'd like to upgrade this castle to a level 2. This castle eventually should be upgraded to a level 2 castle as well. We're going to need one more month tick for that, and we don't personally hold this. So I'm not going to do that right now. We'll keep it short and professional. We actually don't need to be swaying this kid anymore. He is, of course, under our control now. So that is wonderful. Additional taxes coming in. The regent is trying to revoke another title. So what would this actually do? Control level would change by -45. She would gain a pressed claim. He would gain the county and its vassals. I think that it automatically declined, right? Yes. So we don't want him to do that. We absolutely do not want him to do that. We want him to go away, is what we want. But there's just nothing we can do about it right now. Very sadly. We can't do anything really here either. He would, of course, accept these, but that's not what we want. We can't really vassal or modify his vassal contract. We can't take any overt hostile action against him. So really, even if this guy inherits the regency, that's okay, right? We should be able to get rid of him, in theory. The only thing is this man personally. His personality is the problem. We can ask our head of faith for gold, and we definitely will. We'll use the wealth wisely, and we can transfer this guy over. Cool. Looks good. We can declare wars. I'm specifically not wanting to do that right now. He swung the scales of power yet again, putting it at 94. Very, very rude. So at this point, we'll grab Golden Aplomb. And I want to continue to upgrade locations like this castle. That'll be fine. Or this city. That'll be fine. This bishopric is maxed. Hello, we've got an upgrade that we can do over here, our hillside grazing lands. That sounds absolutely wonderful. This city can continue to get additional upgrades going. And he unsuccessfully furthered his mandate. It's an abuse of power causing a bunch of strife. Can we see how much strife he has? I don't see strife in here at all. It's an opinion penalty for the diarch by their fellow vassals. He probably has worked up a lot of strife, is my guess. I don't know that for a fact, but that is the current theory. This city can be upgraded to city level 2. Magnificent. This temple could be upgraded to temple level 2. We can definitely get an outpost upgrade. There's just a lot of things that we can still invest in, right? So that's absolutely wonderful. We are perfectly happy to do so. We're just not attacking the Muslims for a little bit here because this guy is now at his maximum level of regency. And we don't want people to be angry at us right now. Offensive wars will actually make them angry, and we just don't want that for the moment. So we'll get a few upgrades going in our personal duchies here. We could take a nap, and that's okay. We'll take a nap. Sounds good. Log forts constructed in Zaragoza. And we definitely want to continue to upgrade. Our sister died from complications due to inbreeding. That sounds about right. Luckily, we don't have that trait, and so we should be absolutely fine here. We have a daughter and a son, and nothing too bad as far as our succession goes. We could have a lovely picnic and get closer to forming a relationship with our wife. Seems like a decent idea. We don't need additional piety right now, so I think that's completely fine. We're getting a lot of buildings completed, of course. We're making about 100 gold a month at this moment, so that's really not bad. I'd love to get this city upgrading. That said, upgrading Molina is maybe even more important. And Zaragoza. So we'll get those upgrades going for right now because we directly hold those locations. We can swing the scales of power against this guy. I'm honestly not sure that there's a point. That said, we can start doing this. And so we shall. So we can invite 2 agents here. And we're definitely interested in doing that. Absolutely. This is going to be a decent amount of additional power. Really, with these 2, that only brings us up to 32? Circumspect. Is this guy circumspect? He wasn't previously. Lose 50 gold and the murder would gain progress. Sure. Okay, so is he actually circumspect? Where would that be? Or is it us who is circumspect? I'm not sure. Where is that actually stored at? So minus 50% because of circumspect due to... It's a modifier on our travel and on us. Okay. It is because we are... Interesting. I'm not sure where that comes from, but that is a minus 50% chance. Noted. So, she has 290 reasons here. Nothing to gain. She's intimidated. She likes him. Okay. I'm just looking for potentially people that we can, like, bring in eventually. Our heir is currently unmarried. We should definitely do something about that. You'll do. Looks good. Cool. So our heir is now married, and we only have a 32% chance of this at this moment. That circumspect is a big problem. At least one of these has trait fickle, arbitrary, or paranoid. I don't think we have any of those. So there's that. However, he might. He is arbitrary. So that might do it. That might be where that comes from. Yes, good effort. It's not an easy language. So that's fine. He is currently in fine health right now. Oh! It just went away. It bumped up to 82%. That's really solid. Oh, it must have been because he was traveling. He was traveling there. So when he arrived, it jumped up by 50%. That makes sense. So we can't hit him while traveling. Now we're above our domain limit. What did we just inherit? I wasn't paying attention. We inherited something somewhere that we're not supposed to have here. And the answer is, oh, we didn't inherit anything. We finished this castle construction. So we can grant that on over, and this is located within our military duchy. So this should be things like cattle farms, hunting grounds, things like that. That'll be fine. Yeah, we'll pay the royal throne a visit. Not like we really can, you know, wield any power. Spending court grandeur is fine for the time being. I'm not too concerned about that. That is all okay. This is much... Oh, it went back down again. Is he traveling? He is traveling. Okay. So that happens while traveling. Got it. That makes sense. So we have to hit him while he's not traveling. 108 stress is a lot of stress. We can become athletic. That's actually pretty good here. We can do that. No issue whatsoever there. Our regent is being a jerk. We're not shocked about this at all. In fact, we are incredibly unshocked about this. What is he doing up there? What journey is he on? Is he just, like, hunting? Or I'm not sure what he's doing there. He looks like he's just sitting there. Okay. He's on some sort of a trip. For sure. For now, that's reasonably fine. We can certainly work off some stress, and we'll do exactly that. Minus 26 stress, huh? Sheer prowess? Okay, we didn't win, but we got closer to forming a friendship. Sure, we'll accept this. And what are we good at? We are good at equal on intrigue and learning, and one lower on military. I guess we'll go for our learning, or actually our intrigue. We lost. Okay. We'll see who wins next time. Okay, so that's all fine for the moment. This guy needs to not be traveling. Yeah, it's definitely way better odds if he's not traveling. That's for sure. We'll see if anybody starts to be interested in joining this throughout, but basically everyone here has really, really low chances. We've moved up our progress a decent amount. 37% chance a month. That's not bad. We do get a new stewardship lifestyle perk. We'll take at any cost, of course, and that will allow us to sell trivial titles, which we will do. He's being a jerk. We're not shocked about this in the slightest. Everyone is deeply unsurprised that this regent is being a jerk. That's for sure. I'm looking for additional upgrades that we can do here. Yeah, these look reasonably fine. A city holding upgrade is great, but actually building a hillside grazing land upgrade sounds really, really good here. How dare you shame me so? Indeed. We're going to upgrade our cattle pasture here, and we can continue to look for some cheaper upgrades. There we go. There's our gold spent down. So that's great. We're going to need to get this done, though. We have a good chance on it. A good chance. We just need to get there. It's a ways out, though, so it is about time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we're going to see about dealing with this regent once and for all. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Andy McGar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.